Hi there, this is James Swanwick, and you're listening to the Alcohol-Free Lifestyle Podcast, where you learn how to take back control over alcohol and live a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. I'm here with Kathleen Carie, 69, from Mercer Island outside of Seattle in Washington, and she is now 90 plus days alcohol-free. How are you feeling, Kathleen?
I didn't realize that I could feel so fabulous in my life at this age. I found your information online, and one of the things that really supported me was you said the value of being alcohol free. And I knew that I was drinking too much. And when I started, we always have enough time, money, and energy for that which is most important. So you supported me on getting clear of my value, especially at 69, because my number one priority right now is my health. And so I'll tell you, being alcohol-free has dramatically shifted my health. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. So tell us a little bit about what your drinking habits were over the years that inspired you sufficiently enough to join my Project 90 program, which helps people quit alcohol. So what were your drinking habits like?
Well, I drank every day. It progressed over the years. I know that I came from a family. My dad was an alcoholic, and a couple of my brothers were. I have 5 brothers. And over the years, just slowly, to quote unquote relieve stress, whatever, decided to drink. And I thought that supported me. And then, no, it did not. It did not. And I've been extremely successful. And it just didn't work. And so I knew that, as I am in chapter 3 of my life, being 69, I got another good 30 years in me, that drinking would not be part of the picture. And so there are no accidents, as I say. So running across your information, I believe it was on Facebook, I said, oh, and you spoke to me. So it has been phenomenal and it's challenging. I'm not, kidding anybody, but it's been phenomenal to, work on, and you've got to have your number one priority. What is it? Mine is health. So when I have my priority, then it is quote unquote easier. And the other thing that you offer, and I signed up for Project 90, and I teach this, you have got to have support. And if you think you're going to do it on your own, well, good luck to you. And how's that working for you is what I'd say, because it doesn't. And I'm a rugged individualist, and for years I did stuff on my own, and I did really well. And now I love being a part, and I teach this too, of having accountability partners. And that's what you do so well in Project 30, Project 90. We have like-minded individuals who are on the same team who want to support each other. And so that's why I love the work that you're doing.
Thank you so much. And what was your drink of choice for many years, Kathleen?
Darling. As a person who ran landmark restaurants in Seattle, I drank buttery Chardonnay. That was it. Yeah.
And were you drinking, what is it, buttery Chardonnay? Were you drinking that nightly when you were in the restaurant business, or was it?
I never drank on the job. Never. Okay. That was just forbidden for me.
Yeah.
I would only drink when I came home, which was like, 9, 10, 11 at night. And then I, started running an international training company. So I've been all over Australia, United States, Canada, leading things. And I would drink when I got home. And it was, I thought, quote unquote, to relieve stress. And, and I wanted to zone out. Well, how did that work for you, Kathleen? Not too well, as I, look back on it. So, yeah.
And what did your friends tell you or say to you when you articulated to them that you were quitting drinking for these 90 days and beyond? What was the reaction that you got from your social circle?
They were so happy because, well, my friends actually did an intervention with me about a year ago and said, we are concerned about you. You're drinking too much. And that really got my attention because these are people I highly respect. And so they are all on my team. And like I said, we've got it. That's what you do so well is, James, is you've got, we've got to have a support network. And they support me. And so they are on my team for whatever I need, for whatever I want. So, support makes a huge difference. And like I said earlier, I'm the rugged individualist, and that didn't work too well for me over the years.
What were some of the results that you achieved, or some of the feelings that you felt, or some of the things that you've noticed from having this extended period of time now alcohol-free?
That's a great question. Because I'm working on reinventing my life. So not only am I decided to be alcohol free with your program, I am quote unquote semi-retired, which is tough for me because I'm so used to being on stage, working, running a company. I want to, not need to. I don't need to do anything. I want to fill my time with things that set my heart on fire. And so I'm exploring that right now. And it's a great, like I said, chapter 3. What am I going to do? But I will tell you, being alcohol free gives me so many more options and so many more things to do. I am so, and I think the big thing is how I feel. I feel happier and, I'm really positive. And my health is good. No one would ever think I was 69. I look fabulous and I'm willing to own that. And and I liked in your book, here's your book. That's what I got. Where you were talking about the benefits of being alcohol free. And, it's so important to focus on the benefits. What's the value of doing this? And for me, like I said, number one is health. And then realizing all of the great health benefits I'm getting. Like I said, I got another good 20, 30 years in me, and being alcohol free, maybe I got 40. No.
I love it. Just a quick message from our show sponsor, Project 90, the program that helps you enjoy life more by getting ultimate power over alcohol. Project 90 helps high achievers regain their confidence, be more present with friends and family, get clear, reduce stress and anxiety, sleep better, increase focus and productivity, and feel a whole lot better. Project 90 does this by helping members quit alcohol for at least 90 days whilst providing 6 months of accountability and support. The program has an 87% success rate of members reaching at least 90 consecutive days alcohol-free on their first attempt. Members get a one-on-one accountability coach, a community of like-minded people to interact with, 100% confidentiality, and what's more, members tell us it's fun. Project 90 members are mostly over the age of 35, entrepreneurs, executives, top professionals, or retirees. If you're in your late 30s or 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, or older, and you consider yourself a high achiever, and you're ready to upgrade your life by quitting alcohol for at least 90 days and maybe more, then you can have a free 20-minute exploratory call with one of Project 90's former clients, now coaches. If you'd like to book that call, you can go to jamesswanick.com/schedule.
That's jamesswanwick.com/schedule. Or if you're on your phone in the US right now, you can text the word Project 90 to the number 44222, and we'll email you the schedule link. That's texting the word Project 90 to the number 44222. Okay, let's get back to the show.
Well, congratulations, Kathleen. And so as we're recording this now, how many days alcohol-free are you, and what's the plan for the future?
Well, let's see. Oh my gosh. I actually stopped counting, but when did we start the 90-day project? I think it was July 1st. So I'm at 100 and what? 1,415?
Something like that. You're 100. You're around 115 days alcohol free.
Yes. Yeah. And what was the second part of the question?
And so, what is your intention now around alcohol and around your life as it relates to socializing with alcohol or coming home from night at the end of a day? And you ordinarily would drink alcohol. So, what's your intention now?
My intention now is to reinvent my life. And that excludes alcohol. And, my friends, they're totally in support of me. And if they're not, I just manage them. I don't have a problem with people, but everyone's on my team. So having, I have a company called Accountability Circles. It's a mastermind group where we support each other. They all know that I'm alcohol free and they support me in that. And so like I said, I'm reinventing myself. What can I do? What do I want to do? So I'm looking at, I've been asked to do a TED Talk, and I'm doing a lot of speaking at the, Kiwanis Club, the Rotary Club. And I love making a difference in people's lives. And it's much easier when I'm conscious to, get out there and promote myself. So I think reinvention is my intention.
Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
And so just finally, someone might be watching this now and they realize that they're drinking too much and they want to make a change. Maybe they've tried AA and they didn't like it. Maybe they've tried brute willpower. That hasn't worked. Maybe they're actually scared about quitting drinking forever, and that seems like too much of an overwhelming thought right now. What would you say to them in terms of what action would you encourage them possibly to take to try and become alcohol-free or to transform their life, essentially?
Well, what you're saying is so true, because as a person who's led emotional intelligence classes for 30 years in Amazon, Microsoft, major companies, people talk the talk, but are challenged to walk the walk. And so I would say, get crystal clear on your number one value. So my value is health. And I want to be healthy so that I can continue to go out in the world and make a difference and contribute to others. And you've got to have value. If you don't have value, you're going to do the same old thing. And if you always do what, this is an old saying, but if you always do what you've always done, you always get what you always got. And it's tough because it's so easy to fall back into, I'll just drink or whatever. Some people choose drugs, some people choose alcohol. And that's an easy escape. But, I would ask, how's that working for you? You got the same old thing you've always had. And is your life moving forward? Are you getting what you say you want? Probably not. So my number one piece of advice is get crystal clear about your value in being alcohol free. And I did. And once you have value, as I teach, there's always enough time, money, and energy for that which is most important. It's always about value. You know that.
Well, Kathleen Carie, 69 years old and going strong, young, energetic, firing on all cylinders. Congratulations on being, as we're recording this, 115 days plus alcohol free.
Thank you.
Super inspiring. You were always so positive in our program. You were helping other members as well, supporting them, and you allowed yourself to be coached, and you were able to, and you also coached other people in the process and inspired those who were coming behind you. So I just wanted to say thank you for playing full out, and also congratulations on your alcohol-free journey.
Thank you. It's good to talk to you, and let's stay in touch.
Thanks for listening to the Alcohol Free Lifestyle podcast. I want to load you up with some free stuff right now. So if you want to go to jamesswanwick.com/guide, I will send you my Quit Alcohol Guide, which has helped six-figure entrepreneurs and top professionals reduce or quit drinking. You can also text the word QUIT GUIDE to the number 44222 if you're in the US, of course. It doesn't really work anywhere outside of the US. But if you're in the US on your mobile phone and you'd like that guide, text the word QUIT GUIDE to the number 44222, or you can go to jamesswanwick.com/guide. If you'd like to schedule a free 15-minute call with one of my top coaches, just an exploratory call to see if or how we can help you, then you can go to jamesswanwick.com/schedule, or you can text the word Project 90 to the number 44222 if you're listening in the US on a mobile phone. That's jamesswanwick.com/schedule, or you can text the word Project 90, that's one word, Project 90, to the number 44222. Feel free to send me a direct message over on my Instagram account, which is @JamesSwanwick. You can also watch video episodes of this podcast and a series of other educational videos on my YouTube channel, which is James Swanwick 1, or you can direct message me on Facebook @JamesSwanwick Official. And finally, a request. Would you please now write a short review of the podcast inside of the Apple Podcast app on your phone or on iTunes on your desktop computer? Would you please give the show 5 stars and write a quick 1 or 2 sentence review? This will help the show get in front of even more listeners, potentially transforming someone's life. You can rate and review the show inside of your Apple Podcast app on your phone or over on iTunes on your desktop. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time.